Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and episode 9, The Gifted, outfoxed. Yeah, this was really good, man. This was a really dangerous mission they had to go on, and it seems like Esme Cuckoo was actually pushing for this to happen, her subtle manipulations. I thought she was actually mind controlling all these guys. It seems to me instead that it's like she was trying to just find out the different little things that would make each and every one of them tick and then exploiting that instead. Um, I did mention last week when they introduced her to to that episode to this series that she is, what do you call it? Esme was the really messed up one who turned against everybody. She also got on Kick. Yeah, on her own. She did all sorts of crazy things, and she wound up getting one of her sisters killed, the really good one. So yeah, this was pretty interesting to see her trying to manipulate these guys. And when she kept on saying my family," I'm literally to myself thinking to myself, "Oh my God, are the other four Stepford cuckoos in there? Because that'd be awesome." um, on top of that, did anybody see the end credit scene? Is it just me? Was that just something they showed in Canada? That was odd. Just this little thing where they're like, "Oh, Regina King is the news broadcaster." She's like, "Oh, hey guys, check this out," and she's like, the mutants are protesting, which you'd figure that they wouldn't. She was obviously bipartisan. She was actually biased. There we go. She's like, there's a chance for mutant criminals to be reformed. They just have to wear this silly little bracelet to be tracked. That's it. And then they go wherever. So it's like a little house arrest bracelet. And that was interesting. Cheryl Trainer, I think, was the mutant rights activist that was on there. And then, and I don't know any of these two characters. Like, this is the weirdest after credit scene I've ever seen because I don't know who any of these two people are, but they showed a third person too. And this one was of particular interest. They showed the head of Sentinel Services, and it was Scott Perry. Scott Perry. I think it's Pennsylvania. This guy's an actual congressman, like not him. I was just like, did they actually use the name of Scott Perry on top of that? Like Regina King, I think that's the name they used. Regina King. She's currently, because I'm searching these people because I don't know who these people are. Regina King is actually going to be in a Captain Marvel movie pretty soon, so of course I'm looking up. Regina King, Marvel, boom. It's like, no, this is a black woman. There was a white woman on the TV screen. There's no way. There's no way. So, like, what the frick is going on? It's the weirdest scene, but whatever. They've got an after credit scene for a TV show. I may not, I'm pretty sure I've seen something like that before, but I just you don't see that very often. So that was actually really cool. I dug seeing that. Always stick around to the end, man. If it says Marvel, stick around to the frickin' end. Just trust me on that one. Anyway, what else happened here? Oh, Hellfire Club was mentioned, which is really cool. That was awesome. It's like, Fenris used to be the head of, or used to belong to this mysterious covert group called the Hellfire Club. Well, they weren't that covert if you read about it in a frickin' book that you found in a in the library of a mutant refugee hideout. Like, come on, man. Whatever though. Whatever. I was cool with it. They mentioned the Hellfire Club. Awesome. X-Men First Class is the only time they ever mentioned Hellfire Club before. So that would have been around the time of Fenris. So I like it. They can absolutely rewrite things. You think I'm going to complain? I think that was awesome. So a bunch of the things that they did in this episode were actually really cool. Here's one thing that I didn't like, and once again, it's Mama Strucker. Mama Strucker. I got to make like a poem, an ode to Mama Strucker. Usually, I'm always, I complained recently that she's relegated to the support role. Saying always like, it's okay, it's gonna be fine. Look, I've got my hand on you, so it's gonna be okay. Like that's the role that she's, been relegated to every single episode until this one. What happens in this one? Now she's just a complete and total mess. No, I can't do that. Oh my God, I can't. Oh, I don't know. My God. Your father is just doing something. I don't know. My God. Dude, stop. Breathe. Just breathe. And then at one point, while they're supposed to be monitoring the screens, she has a crisis of faith. A crisis of freaking whatever. And she's like, I just don't know if I could do this anymore. He's like, no. So now he's got to turn away from the screen too. I'd be like, bitch, get your shit together. I'm trying to make sure our kids don't die. I'm sorry. Is that too hard to do? Is that so hard to do? Maybe I'm just mean. So she's all like, I don't know if I could do this anymore. And he's just like, no, honey, my hand is on you. It's fine. He's like, no, you've got to, it's going to be okay. You're a great mother, and we've raised really good kids, and we're just monitoring them so they don't die. So, like, oh my God, he was just being way too nice. I was like, do you need a slap? I will slap you. We're runaways, mutants, and all this stuff. Like, what are you going to do? Call a cop? Call a cop. Like literally, like you are having a crisis of faith right now. Really? Where we gotta turn our way? Like we've got one job. Look at these screens and then say chirp if we hear something. So, for the love of God. So they turn back to the screens and almost immediately she's like, wait, go back. I saw something. Really? You saw something? What'd you say? Oh, it turns out it was a sentinel. One of those little bally sentinel things. Yeah. Now imagine if you didn't turn yourself away from the screen for a good 2-3 minutes while you're having a little crisis of faith. You might have seen the thing a long time sooner. So Blink got caught. Her kids got caught because she's dumb. And what's her name? Breathy purple gas chick is caught too. Anyway, so that was weird the way they set it up and whatnot. It's almost like, I know that you could do a lot better than this. I know these guys, like Andy Strucker goes, he's like, doing his little, and I love the way they do their, things. Like Lauren always does the, like that to do her power. And then, like that thing afterwards. But then, and Andy, he's getting this whole, like, I'm going to like, rub it like a Buddha, whatever he's doing. Like, I love that they've got these maneuvers that they do, and they do it every single time. Like, they hit it like keys. That's awesome. I dig that. But, like, the one sentinel hides behind a freaking PVC pipe. Like, are you kidding me? So this guy's like, I got the pipe. I must have gotten it. Yeah. Like, freaking, what is it, Kobe Smothers, whatever that dude's name, the big goof gorilla guy who's the head of Sentinel Services, who literally is absolutely irredeemable in my opinion right now. I don't care that he lost a daughter. I don't care he had memories, relived and whatnot. Don't care. He allowed a mutant to torture the one woman who was trying to keep regulations on him. You know what I'm saying? On all of them. Trying to stick to the letter of the law. And he knew that this mutant was torturing her. And, like, I don't remember if she died from the results or not, but she might as well have. Like, she's permanently messed up at this point. And he's just, he's like, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. And he was totally cool with it. So, no. If you abide by torture, you might as well have done the torture. Absolute epic fail. And literally, you had to have known you were on the wrong side of the law at that particular moment. And then just everything else that he's done since, I want him. Want them all. That was the biggest crime, that horrible acting job. But just everything else he's done, like he's just a big freaking gorilla at this point who is just nothing but a bully. And nothing redeemable about this character. Done. The character who probably had the biggest development in this episode, though, was probably Andy. He was doing his typical little bratty brother thing, which I love to hate. I love to hate. And just, like, you just want to smack him and be like, dude, awesome acting job. You know what I'm saying? Like, he kills it pretty much every single episode. And in this one, we actually he's usually the one who wants to, like, use his powers and be like, I'm just going to I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to get you, I'm going to just kill everybody, And now all of a sudden it's like, and I saw them hold hands in another episode the one time. I think when they were both doing their power on the wheel, they, like, had to use their great power on the wheel of that one truck. Anyway, so they showed a scene in the past where they hold hands also. So in this one, they're holding hands, and they're like, okay, let's do this. We could take this whole building down. And he's the one who says, no, we're in the basement. We'll kill everybody. So she's like, oh, you're right. Like, he was the voice of reason. Holy crap. That was actually pretty cool. Because I swear to God, the entire time, check me out, the other reviews that I've done, I'm like, this guy's going bad. She's going to be good, he's going to go bad. Now I'm not so sure. That was really cool that they did that they actually had him hold back and say, no. We would kill everybody. I don't want to be that person. That was cool. That was really great character development. Did not see that coming. Kudos. This was a really amazing episode. Okay, amazing's probably a little bit overdoing it. It wasn't amazing, but it was really good. There was a lot of character development in here. The whole Esme cuckoo thing is, you're never going to have a dull moment as long as there's a cuckoo on the freaking screen. So, like manipulating her memories, manipulating her dreams. That was sick. That was sick that she did that. Like, or did she manipulate the dream, or did she just simply use it? It's hard to tell, and that's the thing about it. That's the thing that I love about this. I'm hoping this wasn't just unintentional. I feel like they pulled this off so well that we have no idea what Esme Cuckoo is doing. In which case, yeah, that's probably how it would be like messing with Esme or any telepath. It's like you can't tell your own thoughts from the ones that she's giving you. And that's great. So now that's translated onto the TV. I have no idea what the heck this character is actually doing. I have a clue, an inkling, but I don't actually know what she's doing. And I love that. That's exactly how she should be. And if that's translating over to the audience too, freaking good job. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to see how they're going to get out of this situation because they're in trouble. All right, guys. See you next week for the next episode review. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.